Welcome back to our channel where we discuss diesel engines and maintenance. Today, we're exploring a critical issue that every diesel owner must know: low oil pressure failure. At the end of this video, I will share with you what we found when opening an engine with a low oil pressure failure. You'll be surprised by the wear that we found. Class 8 diesel engines are among the most powerful on the road, but they're not invincible. Low oil pressure failure is one of the most damaging problems they can face. Picture this: your engine is running smoothly, but suddenly that dreaded warning light flickers on: low oil pressure. It might seem like a minor inconvenience, but the repercussions can be catastrophic. What exactly happens when diesel engines encounter low oil pressure? Let's break it down. Without sufficient oil pressure, metal-to-metal contact occurs, leading to increased friction and heat. This can cause parts to warp, seize up, or even break entirely. Pistons, bearings, crankshaft, no component is spared from the devastation of low oil pressure, and the repair bill, let's say they're not for the faint-hearted. But here's the kicker: low oil pressure failure isn't just about the damage you can see, it's about the damage that you cannot see, the long-term effects of your engine's performance and lifespan. When an engine experiences oil starvation, the piston rod bearings are often the first components to suffer damage due to several factors. The piston bearings are under a higher load and stress compared to other engine components. The piston's proximity to the heat generated from the combustion chamber makes the piston hotter. The piston has critical lubrication points between the connection rod and the crankshaft journal. The pistons also have limited cooling capabilities compared to other engine components. The piston's location within the engine's lubrication system, which is one of the last components that lubricating oil reaches, means it is directly exposed to reduced oil flow. Ensuring you have the correct oil pressure will protect the piston bearings against damage from these factors. Now we're going to inspect the cylinder liners. When a piston operates, it experiences more load on the exhaust side than the intake side. The exhaust side of the piston is called the thrust side, and the intake side is called the anti-thrust side. When inspecting a cylinder liner for wear, a scuff on the thrust side is called a thrust scuff, and a scuff on the anti-thrust side is called an anti-thrust scuff. The wear is usually on the thrust side of the cylinder due to the higher load. Cylinder kits may also experience scuffs on both sides called thrust anti-thrust scuffs. A thrust anti-thrust scuff usually occurs in an oil starvation failure due to the lack of lubricating oil to the piston cooling nozzles. This causes the piston domes to expand due to overheating and scuffs the liners. Since this engine was seized due to multiple spun rod bearings, the damage to the engine was limited. This engine has just under 1 million miles, and the areas unaffected by oil starvation showed signs of normal wear. They would have continued to operate if this engine had not experienced a low oil pressure failure. Remember folks, a little prevention goes a long way when protecting your diesel engine from a low oil pressure failure. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time, drive safe and stay informed. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more insights. See you soon.